You must understand that the future is built on the backbone of thoughts. Everything that we will experience in the years to come, we'll have to think about. Actions are product of thoughts.
There's a pandemic going on, and the pandemic is something that nobody's really looking at, and it's the pandemic of thoughts, wrong thoughts. There's a saying in scriptures that says, bad communication corrupts good manners, and that's so true. But presently, I've noticed that there's a reality that people are living in, and the reality is that bad communication now amplifies bad manner. So for bad communication to corrupt good manners, that means good manners was present in the equation in the first place. So another person, and the standard force, a variable, is now coming with bad communication to corrupt good manners. But what we have now presently in the life of many young people is that they already have bad manners. They already have bad ideologies that they are already running with. Now they just get a friend who is now a bad communication, and it amplifies it. Why am I talking about this, and why do I feel it's a pandemic? I feel it's a pandemic first because we're having a lot of young people living their life, running their life with perspectives that are not realistic and are demonic. Permit my choice of words. And when I say young people, 80%, sorry my ladies, 80% are girls. So I was listening to two girls having a conversation early in the morning. That was the part that got me. Early in the morning, this was 6 a.m. and you woke up, and the first conversation they started having is a very odd one. If you follow my work, I wrote an ebook, I think early this year, talking about the first hour of the morning, or the first hour, sorry. It's an ebook. The cover page should be somewhere around the screen. And I talked about the importance of the morning, how you have to use your morning wisely in order for the rest of your day to be useful. So imagine somebody waking up in the morning and the conversation they're having is around this topic, how they do not want to get married, but they might get married. Let me use the right phrase they use. I'm trying to polish what they are saying. That's why I seem like I'm lacking words. They might only manage to get married if they have a man they can control. So I have two girls who cannot provide for themselves. Look at the standpoint at which they are talking about these things. They can't provide for themselves. They have to call home for every meal they eat. And now they are saying they would only manage to get married if they can control the man, because they don't want a man that will control them. You might say that conversation is just light, but I've heard these same girls have similar conversations. They are always building on things like this, and consistently they are also selling this idea to other people, because social media isn't everybody's pulpit. Anybody can come up and put up a camera like me and start saying things like, as a young lady, you should not submit to a man. When looking for a man, look for a man that will submit to you, and people will feed from that. It is a pandemic. There is a pandemic of wrong narrative that is spreading. And I say it again, sorry to you, every girl, any girl listening to this now. It's coming from the feminine side or female side of things. Permit my lack of words. Every single time there is a propagating of wrong narrative, you see people, ladies, jumping on it, especially when a lady is saying it. You see ladies jumping on it, and they jump on it without evaluating it. How can your first conversation in the morning is that you do not want to get married, but you want to engage in the activities of marriage? You want a guy to be giving you money. You want to also give your body. Definitely, you want to give your body to him. I said this one is going to be a long one. You must understand that the future is built on the backbone of thoughts. Everything that we will experience in the years to come, we will have to think about. If you will ever take a life, you will have to think of it. So actions are product of thoughts. If we have young girls thinking like this now, what will they do? Because knowing me, I am giving to conversation. My entire brand is around conversation. I love creating conversations. I love engaging in conversations. So I will always engage them. So I asked them, why is this your thought? This conversation was not a 10-minute conversation. It was not 30 minutes. It was an hour plus. I patiently stopped everything I was doing and listening to them. So I had to go and engage them. I said, why are you guys thinking like this? They said, well, it's just cool. We're just talking about it. We will not really do it. And I said, that is the most stupid thing you've ever said. Because you will definitely do it. You already have the thought of not getting married or you will only get married to a man that is submissive to you, that you can control. What do you have that will give you the right to control a man? First things first, naturally a man is not even meant to control a woman. But that's a topic for another day. My decent 2 cents here, I'm trying to make the video short, but I can't, because I'm I'm scared for the generation to come. That is the generation that my present generation will have to mentor, will have to teach. I told a girl some time ago, I said, you can be my friend now, but if you don't change between this gap of time, you can't even come close to me. She said, why am I giving that gap? I said, it's a gap between me being where I am now and me becoming a father. I can't have you as a girl, as a female friend around my daughter. With the way you are now, I can't have you as a female friend around my daughter. She said, why? I said, because you are a teaching tool. If my daughter sees you with the way you are acting now and you keep acting like that, she will believe that if that girl can be daddy's friend, then that means a girl should act like that. I am so intentional about my friendship, not just for me, but for the children I will bet. And we must pay attention. I'm not sure if you go through my videos, you might never see any video where I'm this. I don't even have words to explain what I'm feeling. You might not see any video like that. But the honest fact is that this is getting to me. The next generation is being groomed. So a 15, 16 years old girl, she was saying to her age mate, another boy of around 15, 16, that she can't date the boy because she knows that the boy will not have money. A 15 years old girl, what do you need money for? At 15, what do you need money for? And me being me, I called her and said, okay, why do you think he will not have money? And she said, his father doesn't have money. Look at his mother now. She's suffering. I will not follow him and suffer like that. I said, at 15, you already know that you follow. And people think that is exposure. That is another danger. These girls run with these ideologies, thinking that is being exposed. That is how they are exposed. If they do these things, that means they know better. It's a lie. You don't really know better. You don't really know better. I'm trying to end the video. So my decent 2 cents is simple. Never allow yourself engage in conversations or ideologies that only make the flaws in your life stand out. We all have flaws. There are things we do that are not ideal. So never engage a conversation or a thinking pattern that makes that thing that is not ideal seem to be the best thing, your best value or your best attribute. You don't know how to speak to people. You are a nasty speaker. You speak loud and you are engaging somebody that is encouraging to continue speaking loud. Run for your life. And if you know me, I say this. I do everything I do not for me alone. I do everything I do so that I can be the kind of person that God can trust with children. Not just my biological children, but with the young ones around me. I grow so I can be able to help others grow. You cannot live your life consistently depreciating your brain with garbage just because it's on social media and the person putting it out there has the word influencer to their name. Your role model for doing something cannot be somebody doing something wrong. It makes no sense. So I'll end with this. This is my decent 2 cents. Again, guide your mind. As young people, and if you're listening to this and you're a parent, guide the mind of your children. Be open enough to them that they can open up to you in order for you to shape how they think. Till next time, stay blessed. God bless. Bye.